I remember growing up and my parents having boxes in the attic with old report cards, standardized testing results, and papers and projects that I had created. It was great that they had saved those things for me so I could see how I progressed over the years. However, I wasn't able to see or reflect on them until after I graduated college and was moving out of their house. My name is Dolores McAndrew, and I'm going to show you how Google Sites can help a student save, organize, access, and share their work throughout their educational years and beyond. During the 2013-14 school year, Eastern Institute of Technology piloted a movement from hard copy portfolios to ePortfolios. Before choosing an ePortfolio platform, a team of educational designers and educational technology experts at EIT compared platforms. In the end, they found that Google Sites excelled in the ease of use, ownership, and lifelong access, portability, cost, security, among many other categories. The team then had students from various courses pilot the ePortfolios. Here are the findings. As you can see, most students found Google Sites easy to set up and use. About a third of the students said they were definitely going to continue using the platform, while only 18% said that they definitely would not. That research was conducted on college-level students. I wanted to see how using Google Sites would work in my classroom. I walked my 6th grade students through creating a site. Following is a video taken by my students on setting up the ePortfolio on Google Sites. The actual time for them to set up a site took approximately 8 minutes. With Google Sites, students are able to quickly and easily set up their personal ePortfolio. Once they create their homepage, they can add various pages for grade level, subject area, or however they prefer. When creating individual pages, they have the options such as making a web page or a file cabinet, among others. Documents, projects, videos, and images can easily be added to each page because of Google's versatility on the internet and compatibility with other programs. Students then have the ability to choose to allow people to comment on their work. They can also keep specific pages private to share and or collaborate with other individuals or to make their work public on the internet. Finally, Google Sites allow students to customize and change the look of the site to fit the individual student's personality. Next are interviews with a student and an administrator regarding Google Sites and ePortfolios. So how did you feel about making the Google site for your portfolio?
I liked it, and I think that it was really easy and something that more people should use.
Do you think it is something that you would be able to use throughout your education?
Definitely.
How do you think creating an online portfolio using Google Sites could benefit you in the future?
I think it could help me save stuff for future reference, and if I let people comment on it, that would help me to know if I'm doing anything wrong, anything right, and it could help me learn how I changed through the years.
What's your opinion of using ePortfolios for students and specifically Google Sites?
I think it's a great way to have the students collaborate using it. Everyone can log on and help each other. It's also a great way to see how they're progressing throughout the quarter and marking periods in the year, and even from year to year. It's a great way to use 3-paragraph essays to build up to 5-paragraph essays, all the way to eventually, 3, 4, 5-page papers to prepare them for college. I also think it's necessary for them to learn how to do things like this too, especially with the career readiness and things like that coming out that we're now mandated to do. You can have them start that in 3rd grade and each year add artifacts to it that could actually really be a benefit.
While experimenting with and reading about Google Sites, I couldn't find many disadvantages for it being used as an ePortfolio. There are many file types that can be converted to Google files, however some may not be compatible. Also, the templates are limited and there's not a lot of room for customization of the layout. As you can see from this video so far and summarized by this infographic created by Helen C. Barrett, PhD, using Google Sites to create an ePortfolio can be very beneficial. Because it is so versatile and works well with many other programs, having an ePortfolio with Google Sites allows students to track progress, reflect, and collaborate on their work. Finally, as stated by Castley and Day in their research article, Choosing and Using ePortfolio Sites at MIT, the ePortfolio is owned by the learner indefinitely, thus encouraging lifelong learning and reflective practice.